Hello, everyone, and welcome to Trenergy. My name is Trenda. Happy Canada Day for those who are Canadians. And I'd just like to welcome you here for the July readings for each sign. So I'm doing a spread a little bit different. It's going to be a T spread because my name is Trenda and I love the letter T. So I thought I'd start with Capricorn. So Capricorns, welcome to this reading. And I'm going to start with the Light Seers tarot deck. And actually all of the tarot decks and source cards are going to be in the description box below. Again, only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. If it doesn't feel like it resonates, then just move on, and perhaps it's another sign for you. Already the cards are coming out for Capricorn, so that's awesome. I'm just going to put, we almost have the T all the way across, which is great, on the top. So actually what I'm doing is sort of present day, so as of July 1st, this is the reading for actually today along the top, and then I'm going to give some readings for going forward. I've decided not to review the past in any of these readings because we want to move forward in life, and I think that's what's important right now. So Capricorn, let's take a look. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. So you're in your emotions today for sure, and that's okay. Beginning today, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. That's the first card. Second card is the Eight of Wands in reverse. Third cup. You've got some cups here, Queen of Cups, and so the four of Cups is another one, and then the last one is the Five of Cups. So yeah, there's a few cup cards in here, so there's lots of emotions happening. So the very first card for today is the Knight of Pentacles. So you're leaving behind something because he's got a big pentacle on his back. So usually in some of the tarot decks, the pentacle is going forward and the Knight of Pentacles is moving very slowly forward. However, in this case, it looks like you've left some pentacles behind, some financial abundance behind, but you're moving forward. Yes, you're moving slowly, but that's just as of today. You have been waiting for a message about something, because the Eight of Wands really is messages coming in and going out, but you're kind of at a stalemate today with regards to messages and something you've been looking forward to hearing about. So hopefully that will come to you. The Four of Cups is really, you're seeing all the cups that are just sitting there and you're kind of bored with them. But there's another one that's behind that you're not even paying any attention to right now. And so you really need to try and refocus. And it's been difficult because you're still in the wait about something. Your last one is the Five of Cups. So this is, you had really worked hard on something, like there's like almost a little egg in there that you have been working on, and you've got a lot of emotion that went into that, and you're going to be leaving it behind. There's like two cups that are still behind that you're not really seeing yet. So it's coming, it's just going to take time. So going forward into the month of July, you're looking at the Ten of Swords, which is a completion of some difficulties. And that is really great news because it means you can move on into something new and exciting and fun, and it's going to happen, but it probably is not going to happen this month because you have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So you're going to be very focused on other things, and that's okay because you don't want too many other new things. You have a lot of other new things that are coming about, so you want to just stay put for right now and see what happens. So I'm just gonna kind of give you some messages of guidance for the month of July, and let's start with this deck, which I really enjoy. I believe it's the Angels of Abundance. Yes, I think that's it. And so this one is really good for giving some guidance. So I'm just gonna see if anything comes. Capricorn. I thought something fell out and now it did. Dreams of abundance. So this one says, dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure you record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. Ooh, that sounds brilliant. I'm also a Capricorn, so I think I need to do more journaling in that regard, so that's good to know. I also wanted to pull a source card, which is also another card of loving guidance for sure, so let's do that one too. For Capricorn, please. Loving guidance for Capricorn. One more shuffle. Oh, it wants me to show the bottom one, so I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I think I'm just going to take this one. Trust. So this one says, trust, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So you really need to listen to your inner voice, Capricorn. I wish you all the best for July, and if you need an extended reading, please see the description box below, and I'd be happy to help you. Thank you, Capricorn. Okay, moving on to, I'll just clear the cards here. Let's move on to Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. Hope you're doing great for July. I think you are. I already feel that, which is great. I can hardly wait to see. Spirit, please clear and cleanse this deck. Fill it with love, light, healing, purity, and really good advice for my Aquariuses. There's a couple cards that have come out. And I'm doing the tea spread for you, which is a new one for me. And it is basically for today. Happy Canada Day to those that are Canadians. And so it's going to be for today, which is July 1st, and also going forward. And I see mine's come out here. And then I'll probably give some messages of guidance for you. Again, all of my information is in the description box below. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Okay, Aquarius, your first card is the Two of Wands in reverse. So you're coming out of a crossroads situation. So you had to make up your mind about something, and you have. Great job. That's as of today. You have the Justice card in reverse. So I think you were waiting for some sort of judgment on something, but you've made up your mind. So that's really good. And the Three of Cups, you're celebrating today. Awesome. With your friends, your loved ones. It's going to be a great day for you. The last card is the Lovers in reverse. So perhaps there's been a friend, family member, or partner that you have decided to maybe part ways with. And that's okay, because you've made that decision, and from the looks of it, it's going to be a good decision in July for sure. So going forward, you have the King of Swords. King of Swords is not in his emotions. He will cut out anything that doesn't serve him, and he's not going to listen to anything else. He's very wise, and that is the way you are going to lead in July. Your next card is the King of Pentacles. I love this card. This means, as far as finances and home life and everything else, it's very good and very stable for July. Awesome. So now I'm going to go with, actually I am going to get a spirit animal for you for today, because I see some animals in some of these cards. There's an owl, a crow, a bat, and also a wolf. And so some of those animals might relate to you this month. You may see some of these animals this month. But I'm going to draw from the spirit animal deck and see what we have for you. And we have the bat. So that's kind of neat. I'm actually probably going to read from the book, just because I can give you kind of my interpretation, which the bat are really good at seeing and hearing in the dark. So perhaps some of your dreams and things just come to you in the night, and you're able to hear or feel or see some of those things and you can feel presences from far away. So perhaps this person in your life from today is in the background of your evening time where you're dreaming and that kind of thing. But let me just take a look at the actual bat in the book, and I'll read it to you. So, darkness, letting go, death leading to rebirth. Oh, okay, yeah. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. It's also on July 3rd is the full moon, so perhaps that's what's going to happen. In the darkness, it can see all of that wasn't invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of subtle senses of underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and other things to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns. No more lingering in the past. And that's why I'm doing the tea spread too, is because I don't want anybody to linger in the past. Just move forward. And that's my plans for the future, and I think it should be for everybody. Why linger back there? We've done it. We've been there. It's time to move on. So when in balance, you accept, adapt, and adjust. When out of balance, you refuse to let go and you're into reminiscing. And to bring it into balance, you need to watch the sunrise. So I hope you do watch the sunrise. And I plan on doing that this week, actually, with a friend, so which I'm really looking forward to. Okay, I'm going to get a source card just as an advice for you too for July. For Aquarius. Okay, imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. And that is what you maybe should repeat each day. Imagination, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. One more time. Imagination, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Thank you so much, Aquarius. And if you need a further reading, an extended, please contact me in the description box below. Let's move on to Pisces. Okay. Pisces. Okay, welcome Pisces. We're going to do a reading for you for the month of July. I hope you are doing well. I love Pisces. I have a sister that's a Pisces. And I would just love to share with you some information doing a tea spread. So the tea, the top ones, will be just for today, which is July 1st. Happy Canada Day to those of you that are Canadians. And we're going to start there. Pisces. And then we're going to go forward into the future for Pisces. Oh, and bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, Pisces, your first one up is the King of Pentacles for today. So you've been working hard on something, watching it grow, and it is. And that's a good thing for today. So yes, July 1st is very good for you. You have the King of Swords next, which the King of Swords isn't in his emotions. He maintains control. He's ready to cut out anything that no longer serves him. He's very wise. Yeah, that's what you're dealing with today. So those two kings are very important and almost emperor quality. So you may be an entrepreneur besides, or run different, like a business or something like that. You have the Two of Wands in reverse, so that means you're coming out of a crossroads situation where you are trying to decide to go two different ways. You've chosen your way, which is a good thing. And the last one is the Justice. So you've come to a realization. You're no longer at a standstill. So it's almost echoing the Two of Wands. Yeah, there was a lot of mirroring going on in that situation, but it's being addressed as of July 1st. Going forward, you have the Temperance. So the Temperance is usually where the person is mixing things together to create more balance and structure going forward. So you're a little bit out of balance for July because of some of these things that have happened previous. But you're going to be doing an awful lot of celebrating with friends, family, and others. And that part of your life is going to be absolutely fantastic. So I really hope you enjoy July, and you should. You really should. I'm actually going to just pick a card of advice here. This one is actually from Louise Hay. So it's a little bit different than some of the other decks that I've been choosing, but I just feel guided to do this one especially today. So here goes. Pisces. Oh, it wants to give you a whole whack of things. But we'll just choose one. How about we choose this top one? This one says, everyone I encounter at work today has my best interests at heart. Oh, so you must have had a good day at work today. And it says, when I wake up in the morning, I plan for a good day. My anticipation attracts good experiences to me. Well, that's lovely. Okay, and I'm also going to pick from the Angels of Abundance cards. I feel that Pisces is really connected to the spirit world and also to angels and loved ones from above. So I think that this will help Pisces. Yes. No more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spirituality. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Okay, Pisces, no more complaining. You don't need to. You're well connected. Thank you so much, Pisces. I'm now going to do Aries. So I have a brother that's Aries, I do believe. And so it's kind of funny. We're all like, our birthdays are like all, my siblings are all within month spans kind of thing. So we've got December, January, February, March. So it's kind of neat that way. And easy for you to remember, I guess. Anyways, let's get started with Aries. Welcome, Aries. I hope you're having a great July 1st. It's Canada Day. Happy Canada Day to those who are Canadian. Whoop. Oh, the cards are really wanting to talk already, but we'll shuffle them all up. Okay, Aries, Aries, Aries. Clear and cleanse, Spirit. We need to find out what Aries is dealing with today and going forward into July. If you need a private reading, Aries, please contact me in the description box below and I'll give you further reading. This is just a little bitsy bit. Okay, let's get started. Whew. Okay, oh, and bottom of the deck. Okay, Aries, you have the Six of Pentacles to start off with, then the Eight of Pentacles, then the Judgment, and then the Seven of Swords. So, this is as of today. You've been trying to balance work and home life, and it's evenly balanced right now as of today, so that's good. Eight of Pentacles, you've been working diligently. And I think most Aries definitely do that. Yeah, you've been working on a lot of different projects. There's one in particular that's lighting a fire, making you work hard. The next card is Judgment. And I feel that this one project that you are working on has really lit up your soul, and you feel like it doesn't matter, you're judging yourself but in a great light, and it's divinely guided, so you're fine that way. You're just great. You do have some concerns over an individual that maybe you feel might have been dishonest with you. So I mean, clarify that one, because I think you're concerned today about that. Going forward, yeah, I think this almost clarifies it. There's been some heartache with regards to an individual that was squawking and talking, and kind of left the scene. Going forward, Queen of Swords is in reverse. So I think you tried to cut out that individual. You were very stoic in what happened, and now you're at an impasse kind of thing. So also there's no more growth with regards to that, because we also have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse there. So I'm going to ask Spirit guidance for you for going forward. And actually, I'm just going to use the tiny tarot here. And I can't really shuffle it. I'm just going to pick from one. I'll dig to the bottom. Okay, this one is the Magician. So this means that you can manifest anything you want or desire going forward into July, which is awesome. I'm going to get a source card for an affirmation for you to follow going forward into the future. Forgiveness. So this one is forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So whoever did you wrong in July, the beginning of July, forgive. And just repeat this. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So, and a big part of forgiveness that I'm finding is actually forgiving yourself. That's key. You can sometimes forgive others, but you're harshest on yourself. So that's my message to you, Aries. And I'm also going to get an Angels of Abundance card for you, just for other advice for July. So, Spirit, please give me a card of advice for Aries for July. Oh, there it is. It is safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be the conduit for good coming to you, through you, as it blesses the world. That's awesome, Aries. So I hope You are ready to receive and you can forgive. Thank you and have a great July, Aries. Moving on, we're going to go to Taurus. Yes, Taurus, you're going to be next. Just get rid of all these cards. Okay, Taurus, you're up. Welcome to July, and I'm going to do a tea spread for you. Information below is in the description box if you feel you want an extended reading. Yeah, this is just a little taste or a tidbit for you, and I'm doing the tea spread. So, Taurus. Okay, Taurus. We'll do the bottom of the deck too. Okay, so we're starting the month off in July 1st, Happy Canada Day, with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So you're coming out of hanging on so tightly to something, which is a good thing. We never want to hang on too tightly. And you have the King of Pentacles next, so you've been hanging on to something financial that you're willing to let go of now. You may have thought it was a source of stability, but you've decided it's time to let go of it. Also, you have the King of Swords in reverse, so perhaps you were cutting out a bunch of things, not really being in your heart, leading more with your head and being very analytical about things, and that didn't serve you, so you're coming out of that. But you have two options. So you're of two minds. So you're going to have to figure it out. And July 1st, that's where you're sitting. So ultimately, going forward, you want justice. You want a decision. You're going to make that decision. It's going to be balanced. And that is really good news. But it's not time to celebrate yet. It looks like you want to, but you're going to have to hang tough. Yeah, just a little bit longer. Not in July. It's not going to happen. You also feel in July that you are bound and restricted, and there's a lot of things coming at you. But you have to realize that you are able to get out of these things. And you can. And you're a strong sign. You will. No doubt about it. So I'm going to give you some words of advice. I'm going to try this other deck here. It's Wisdom for Healing. And I think this one will be a good one for you because it looks like you're coming out of some real difficulties. And so we want to perhaps have a bit of healing and downtime. Yeah. Okay. Relinquish control. So what they're saying today for you is today's lesson is to identify one person you feel the need to control and think about why that power is so essential to you. What do you fear is your hold? What do you fear is your hold is released? Your goal is to recognize how much stress is generated in your body through the need to control someone else. Yeah, so relinquish your control. You cannot control somebody else and their decisions. So relinquish that and healing will begin. I'm going to give you a card of affirmation too that will help you through the month of July. So here we go. For Taurus, for July. Oh, and there it is. Happiness. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. And that's a great one. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Go out and be happy, Taurus. Okay, moving on. Our next sign is Gemini. Have to get my cards all sorted. Okay, Gemini. Welcome, Gemini. I hope you're doing great this July 1st. We're going to do a tea spread, which is something new I'm just trying out. And really my focus is more on today and going forward into the future. We don't want to review too much of the past because the past is behind us. So I hope you enjoy your spread. Okay, Gemini. Oh, and we'll do bottom of the deck too. Okay, your first card is the King of Pentacles. I think there was another sign that had this one, and I love the King of Pentacles. It's a sign of stability financially. You're abundant. Your home life, you're abundant. You're very kind to animals, and just really sitting back and just watching things grow, which is great. That's as of July 1st. Also in July 1st, you also are feeling you don't have the strength to be able to go through the month as well as anticipated, but we'll see what's going to happen going forward. You're not willing to take a leap of faith. So, or try anything new at this point. Yeah, you're just wanting to stay where you're at. Which, if you're the King of Pentacles on this date, that's probably a good thing. The Wheel of Fortune is your next card. So the wheel is not spinning, so you're kind of in a stalemate position. And again, that might be okay because, you know, you have stability right now as of today, so that's okay. Going forward into the future, you're coming out of the 10 of Wands, so you had a very difficult cycle, but it's completed now in July, so that's really good news. You're still going to hang tight to your purse strings. This lady has a purse and she's holding all of that. And also, I feel like she's holding her emotions in right now. So I think you probably the advice is going to be something about letting some of those emotions, let them go and that kind of thing. I feel that. And with the King of Swords, you've had to deal with some very tough issues and cut out a lot of things that weren't serving you. And you had been very much in your head about these things. So, yeah, that's just what's happening with you. I'm just going to take a tiny tarot, and I can't shuffle it because these are so tiny, but I'm going to give you the next card, which I'm clarifying to the Four of Pentacles, where you're hanging on to your purse strings. The reason why you're hanging on so tight is because you are going through life very individualistic, but very abundant, and you want to maintain that abundance. So yeah, you're doing absolutely fine, and it's okay that you're hanging on to your purse strings right now. I'm going to give you an animal card because I see quite a few animals in these cards, and I'll probably end up reading from the book because the book really gives great advice. I could give some advice, but it would take me time to figure out the card exactly. And I see some animals here. I see a lamb, but it's in reverse, a lion in reverse. It's possible that a Leo may play a significant role. Okay, the bee. Well, bees are very busy creatures. They can get out of sticky situations. They make the honey, right? They need flowers to survive, the nectars, and that kind of thing. There's a lot of energy created with the bee, so that's probably why you're in a stable position, because you've worked hard. So I'll read the bee from the Spirit Animal book. Let me just see. The bee. Earnest, hardworking, democratic. The bee personality is a delight to be around, especially when there's a team project on the horizon. Bees love to work steadily and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. They are sensitive creatures, aware of many subtleties at once. Since they are artists at heart, they usually add creative details to the overall vision. For the most part, they have bustling, joyous personalities until they're too tired from all the work. Then they gripe and they sting. Ooh. Excuse me. When in balance, they're content, active, and vibrant. When they're out of balance, they're overworked and annoyed. To bring into balance, they need a mini vacation. So it looks like you've been working too hard and you need a little vacation, a little vacay, and it's July, so you probably should take a little vacation. Okay, I'm just going to give you one more card, and this is advice from the angels. And this is for the sign of Gemini. No more complaining, Gemini. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spirituality. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. So no more complaining, Gemini. Let's get on with July and have a great July. Thanks, Gemini. Okay, moving on to Cancer, I do believe. Yes, Cancer. Spirit and angels, please give me some guidance with regards to the sign of Cancer. Ooh. Cancer wants to talk right away here. Okay, Cancer, I'm going to give you these cards. This is for July 1st, for today, and then going forward. Okay, first one up is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups means that you are in wish fulfillment today. Wow, that's great. That's awesome. You've got a lot of cups that are overflowing. Congratulations. Next is the Ace of Cups. So that means your fountain is overflowing, but it's in reverse. So you maybe have one more cup to get be the 10 of Cups, and then that would be the ultimate. But yeah, as of July 1st, you just have the 9 of Cups. You also have the 5 of Wands in reverse. So I think there's been a lot of individuals that have been working against you. And so you're coming out of that today. So that's great. And the reason why you're coming out of it is because you haven't been in your emotions. You've been cutting out anything that doesn't serve you anymore. For some reason, it's almost like your heart is in a cage right now. So you're really not wanting to get into your emotions. And that also is showing in the Ace of Cups for some reason. So you're doing well on your own. And that's good for July 1st. Going forward, you have the Page of Cups in reverse. So nothing new is happening as far as work or new loves or that kind of thing. You're just holding steady, holding your own. You're hoping for a new opportunity and something to grow, but it's not going to happen in July. So you can probably get some advice now. You're coming out of being left out in the cold. This is the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So that's good because you're coming out of feeling like you're out in the cold. So let's get a card of advice from the angels for the sign of Cancer. It is probably going to give advice more with regards to something emotional in your heart. Oh, you got lots of stuff coming out. I'm going to take this very first one. Successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. So that's successful funding. I don't think I've ever drawn that one before, so that's kind of good to know. Okay, I'm going to get you a source card, Cancer, and it'll be your advice for the month of July. Please give me a source card for the month of July. Yours is gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. One more time. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Thank you, Cancer, and I hope you use this advice and have a really good July. And if you need further extended readings, feel free to contact me. All of my information is in the description box below. Moving on to Leo. Leo the Lions. What does Spirit have for me for July, the month of July, for our Leos? I'm doing a tea spread, so I hope you enjoy, Leo. Oh, you're in your own reading. Okay, starting with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So, for July, it looks like you are trying to decide something with another individual. You don't want to do this alone. And that's okay. It's July 1st. You can have help with somebody else. The next is the Two of Pentacles. You kind of feel like you're juggling and trying to balance something, but you feel like everything is kind of up in the air or not balanced. So you really need somebody else's opinion or advice with regards to whatever is going on. King of Wands. So you don't really feel like you're in your element right now. You've kind of lost a little bit of self-worth in this process of whatever's happening around you. So you really need to gain back some confidence and strength and a little bit more courage. You're definitely, King of Cups, you're definitely in your emotions. You're containing them well. It would be good if you could be closer to a water source of some kind, whether it be a lake, a river, rain, maybe just go out and cleanse. If rain is around you, just go out and stand in it. Going forward, I don't think you're going to get rain today if you're where I'm at. It's a very sunny day, but you never know, maybe a thunderstorm will come up. Going forward, Page of Swords. Normally that's a sign of a new start, a fresh little beginning where you might have to do some research and that kind of thing. It's not happening right now for July, and that's okay because you're just really too much in your head about a lot of things and you're not getting much sleep. So you really need to get some words of advice here. So I'm going to give you, I think, some healing words to begin with for July for the sign of Leo. Spirit, please give me a healing card for the sign of Leo. This will be today's lesson. Pay attention to your body. So today's lesson is, on this day, think about one thing that your body requires that it didn't need yesterday. Listen, observe, and pay attention to the physical, emotional, mental, and psychological stresses in your body and respond to one of them fully and consciously. Your goal, to pay attention to your body in every way. Yeah, so you haven't been listening to your body. And that's why you need some time to heal over whatever is happening. And that's probably the advice of your friends going forward. Okay, I'm just going to give you a card from the angels. Also, I forgot to mention that the bottom of the deck card is the Three of Wands. So you've been kind of looking out onto the horizon in June, and you don't need to look out, you need to look within. So the angels are saying dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and because they contain valuable insights, that will help you manifest your desires into reality. So your dreams are going to help manifest. So Leo, just rest and listen to your body in July, and things will be much better in August. Thank you, Leo. Okay, moving on to the sign of Virgo. God, clear and cleanse. Spirit, clear and cleanse this deck. Fill it with love, light, healing, purity, and advice. We're getting advice already. That's okay. Oop. You're really talking to me, Virgo. Virgo. One more card, please. Virgo. One more card for Virgo, please. I'm going to take the top one. Bottom of the deck. Okay, Virgo. First one up is the Nine of Pentacles. So you're doing well singly. You're able to see everything in front of you. Financially, you're doing well because you've got lots of pentacles up in the air and also saved. So you're very balanced that way. That's as of July 1st. Continuing on, but still in July, you've been in your head a lot. You've had one significant thing that's happened recently. And in the background, you know, you've had to work hard and be on top of everything. Yeah, just a lot of anxieties were happening and are happening July 1st. Page of Swords. You were trying to seek knowledge and researching a lot of things, but you're not gaining anything from that. So I think you need to get out of your head in that regard. You need to come more in line with your emotions, which you're trying to do, and really gain from your heart, feel with your heart, which you are doing, and that is what's helping with your financial things right now. And there's a fish in here, which is also very abundant, so that's good. Going forward in July, you have the King of Wands in reverse. So the spark you once had for some of the work projects you've been doing is no longer there. Yeah, you just don't have the fire behind you, and that's okay. You don't need it for July. You also have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So again, you're not going to move forward on little opportunities. Like you're looking for something more meaningful going forward. I think what I'll do is I'll take a tiny tarot just to confirm something with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so you've had a heavy burden. This is the Ten of Wands. So you have a lot of Wands cards here. So there's been a lot of ideas and things coming at you, but it's coming to completion, which is good because then you can begin a new and fresh. Yeah, the Temperance is in reverse as well. So that means that you were trying to mix things up to make things work better. And you don't really need to because you're in the Nine of Pentacles, so you're doing well. Yeah, everything's going to come to completion, and you need to be more from your heart than from your head. So I'm just going to get some advice. This is from Louise Hay. So she's all about mind, body, and has some really good advice. So Virgo, this is going to come more from the heart, I'm sure, and will be good advice for you going forward in July. Here it is. I forgive myself for not being perfect. I am living the very best way I know how. Yeah. There is no problem too big or too small that cannot be solved with love. Yeah, so there you go. It's right from the heart. Nice. Okay, I'm also going to take from the Angels of Abundance, which is really great cards of advice too. So here we go, Virgo. One card of advice from the angels. Clear and cleanse, clear and cleanse. Just one. Oh, you want to give two. Okay. We've got two cards of advice for you. Bountiful nature. Bountiful nature is spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or a hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some activity to connect with limitless vastness. So get out in nature, that's always good. And the other one is dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. That also is great. Okay, Virgo, I think you've got some great advice. Just take it forward and you'll do absolutely fine. Thank you, Virgo, and if you need a further extended reading, please contact me in the description box below. Moving on to Libra, our balanced sign, the scales. Libra, happy Canada Day, or happy July 1st. Let's have a look at your sign for today, Libra. We're going to do a tea spread because I'm Trenda and I just came up with this. And so it's for today and going forward. Okay, Libra. So for July 1st, you're coming out of a strength situation. So you needed strength for something, And now you're coming out of that. You've had to deal with something that was quite significant. Your mindset was very solid with the King of Pentacles. You may have had to fund something and needed strength for that. So perhaps you had some high bills or an unintended expense or something. But you're coming out of that. Yeah. And the Ten of Wands in reverse is showing that you had a significant bundle of things that happened, but that you're coming out of that too. The last card is the Moon. So you still have questions with regards to that. You haven't quite figured it out. There's something that's still hidden that you don't really understand why. But it will come to light. But right now, for July 1st, it's hidden. Going forward into the future, you have the Three of Pentacles. So this is a good sign of working together, building a solid foundation, feeling solid in your money and finances. And yeah, just you're at the beginning stage of that. And also going forward, you're no longer bored about anything. So you're moving forward. All really good cards. And the bottom of the deck is the Fool. So you're going to take a leap of faith with regards to something. So I'm going to get some advice. And I think because we have a few animals here, I'm going to do a spirit animal card for you. I have a feeling you're connected to animals. I'll be interested to see what comes out. We have a few wolves and a lion and a lamb and an ox. So, for the sign of Libra, what spirit animal are you going to show me for today, Spirit? Libra. The golden egg. Okay, so my immediate thought is that you're coming out of complete darkness and you've held on to this source of abundance and really protected it, and it's got a very hard shell, but there's a lot of golden opportunity that's coming to you. So the golden egg, I'm going to actually read it from the spirit deck because it's a very powerful card for sure, the golden egg. So it's a message at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard, nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of modern day life. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga nidra or meditation. If you do not yet have a meditation practice, take some time for introspection or contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable with vulnerability. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, know that you're well on your way. Your chest may swell like you are seeing an old friend that's been away for a long, long time, to a message they've been waiting to tell you. Wow, this is fantastic, Libra. The golden egg and the fourth chakra. The subtle essence of the golden egg is nestled deep within the heart center at the fourth chakra. This chakra is called Anahata and is the home of the self or soul. By bringing the mind into this center, we discover a portal to the most intimate and luminous space. It is said our inner guide sits there in deep meditation, waiting for us. Anahata translates as an unstruck sound. So, Libra, I'm just gonna do my sound bowl right here, just because hopefully it's not too loud. There. And that's what I'm giving to you as a reading for today. I hope you enjoyed that one, and if you need further guidance, please let me know. All of my information is in the description box below. Moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio, let's get some cards of advice for you for today. Oh, I need to get rid of the one card there that I had from previous. Scorpio, happy July 1st. Wow, your cards are coming out fast. We've had the King of Pentacles in a lot of readings today, and I really like that. Everybody is pretty solid for July 1st. Which is great. Okay, first card for you today, Scorpio, is the Three of Pentacles. So you're building a foundation as of July 1st. You may need some help or whatever. It may be through work or home life, but you're getting it done. Maybe you're working on a project at home, home renovation, maybe. King of Pentacles, it's costing you money, but you have that money, and you feel solid in doing it, and perhaps it's going to help if you need to sell a property or something like that. You did need strength to be able to do this, and the financial resources, and the courage to go ahead and do this, but yeah, you're no longer blocked or needing that type of strength anymore. Ace of Swords, perhaps you're rebuilding something in your mind that you've been thinking about for a long time, and you know the truth of the situation, and you're willing to cut out anything that doesn't serve you. So yeah, it's all about truth as of today. Going forward, the world. So the world right now is in reverse. So that means you're just going to hold steady, and that's okay going into July. You're no longer going to reminisce about the past. This is the Six of Cups. There was loyalties elsewhere, and that didn't serve you. So rather than be in a state of reminiscing, you're just going to go forward and look towards tomorrow, which is great. Bottom of the deck was the Page of Wands. So there is something new that's coming towards you, and you're going to be ready for it. You're looking forward to it, which is great. You're going to kick up your heel. Kick up your one heel? No, you're going to kick up both heels, I think. Okay, let's get some advice. Let's get some advice, actually. You're doing a lot of building and whatever. I think we need to get something more from the heart and emotions. So how about we do this deck? Please give me some advice for Scorpio. Okay, this is, I choose healthy stimulation. During breaks at work, I speak positively with others and listen with compassion. I handle authority with ease, and I am always respected in return. So yeah, you're working hard, but you need to be healthy about your choices and speak positively and that kind of thing. So I'm going to give you a source card now, which is an affirmation card, also more geared towards the heart. Oh, you got two. One is happiness, I can see that. And the other one is adversity. So happiness is, I am aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. So yeah, just be happy for the month of July. Adversity is, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So you've had some adversity, but you accept the challenges are the best way to learn. So you're doing lots of learning in July. Okay, so that is your reading. Scorpio, if you need anything further to clarify, or you would like an extended reading, please contact me in the description box below. Okay, Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius. I hope you are doing well. This is your reading for July, the month of July. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates, and if nothing does, then you can just skip this reading. It's not meant for you, right? Otherwise, let's see what we can have for the sign of Sagittarius for July. And this is as of July 1st. And then going forward. Okay, Sagittarius. We're starting out with the Empress in reverse. So you had a budding idea, but right now you're at a stalemate. So nothing's happening with regards to that. Ace of Wands. Someone is going to approach you with a new idea that might be a better choice. So just hang tough, because it looks like something's coming in. Eight of Swords is in reverse. So you had the blinders on when it came to a decision about something that you originally had decided upon. Two of Wands, you were at a crossroads in the decision. You had two choices that you could make. So to me, it looks like whatever is coming in that is kind of outside of you is probably the choice that you need to make. And you're coming out of your head in that decision, so that's good. Going forward, King of Swords, you've cut out anything that doesn't serve you. You were in your head a lot about different things, but you're coming out of that. You're coming more from a heart space, which is great. Then you have the Wheel, and the Wheel is not moving right now. So yeah, for July, nothing is going to really happen. And I think I said that actually for June too. So you're really working on something, but it's not happening for you in July. But you're going to, bottom of the deck is the Fool, you're going to take a leap of faith. So maybe that's more towards the very end of July. I'm going to draw you a spirit animal because I think you're very connected with at least 3 types of birds. So perhaps it'll be a bird that comes out, or even more than that in birds. Definitely all flying type creatures. So let's see what your spirit animal is for the month of July for Sagittarius. Nope, raccoon. So the raccoon is a little bit mischievous. Very much in the background, very playful, sometimes wears a mask. This is you for the month of July, so I'm not sure what you're up to, but let's see the actual book. I love actually the advice that the spirit animal book gives directly, and I don't know all of. Okay, so the raccoon is talented, shadowy, and in hiding. Raccoon energy is at play within all artists to a greater or lesser degree. At best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other times, it limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I am ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. When it's in balance, it's generous. It's a generous friend and an exceptional artist. When it's out of balance, it's competitive and a starving artist. To bring it into balance, make new work. Wow, looks like you're going to be at work in July. And that will help with a lot of what's happening with you. So that's actually really good advice. Okay, and I just want to grab one more card for you. And that is going to be a source card. So let's find out what source has to say for Sagittarius. Peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So, Sagittarius, you are a loving being. You need to be at peace, and you will be for July. Thanks for listening to my readings for July. I hope you have gotten what you need, and if you need more information, all of my information is in the description box below, and I can do an extended for you if you like. Thank you, Sagittarius, and thank you all signs for coming out and listening to me today. Have a great July. Thanks.